Hey everybody, I'm working on a machine learning memorization series. Today I'm going to walk you through one of the first articles, which is about how the data sets work. When we want to understand machine learning memorization, we first have to understand a lot of basics of how machine learning systems work, but I've particularly spent time to highlight the types of things that you need to understand around the machine learning and AI system basics. There is a phenomenon with the data sets that we use, which we often call the long tail distribution. It looks something like this when we try to sort it by frequency. And this means that we have many, many common examples, and a lot of that is even duplicated data. And then we have a huge amount of this long tail, and that is more abnormal or uncommon examples. This presents a really challenging machine learning or AI problem because we have to try to learn both. So I walk through some research around trying to learn both, this issue and the complexity of the issue. And then I walk you through why is it that we don't just have better data sets to begin with? Why is it that our data sets are so skewed? And that goes through the history of machine learning data collection, why it is the way that it is. I walk you through MNIST. As you might already know, we collect a lot of data from the internet and we scrape a lot of data from the internet. As you might imagine, that information from the internet is not only skewed, it also has a series of problems with it. Some of the internet content is not really appropriate for what we're trying to learn, and then other things are just plain really awful and icky with the internet content. So I walk you through some of the societal biases and other problems that happen in grabbing internet text and internet photos and cite esteemed researchers in this space so that you can understand a bit of the problems that we face when we do this wide scale, large spread, scraped data sets. This is important to learn for machine learning memorization because it is extremely challenging to try to unlearn things once you've already learned them. And the types of things that we memorize are not only related to this long tail distribution, but also to the types of things that end up being common on the internet when we compare, let's say, the internet or what's digitalized with what's real in our world and in our life. I look forward to your feedback and thoughts on this.